Okay guys, I'm getting ready to start my last challenge. This has been a kick in the butt, really. I got my knife, and since I didn't hear anything about fibrous tree or bushes for cording, I'm going to use some of this. I've got 4 the last couple of years that I've K-holed away just because it's raw hide. It's not been processed into leather, so you don't use the edges anyway. If I do, when I do, take the hair off. I've already fleshed it, I've already dried it. It'll last for years like that. And when you rehydrate it, wrap it around a couple sticks and let it dry, it's like steel cable. So anyway, I'm going to cut me a new mother strip. I try to get it set where you can see it. I already cut this piece off, and as you can see, it's still got the hair on it. But there's no smell to it. It's real stiff. And like I say, the legs, you're not going to work that into leather anyway. And to do with the way they did back in the day, you'll soak this until the hair comes off. And right now it's about 6.5 feet by 5 foot, so make a nice robe. And the mountain men in this area, and the Indians, kept some of this stuff as rawhide and didn't turn it into leather, because you can bind two things together and it's just amazingly strong when it dries. But as you can see, I can poke a hole in it pretty easy, and it cuts just as easy. So I can just cut a strip out of this, literally, and just go round and round and round the hide and have a 40-50 foot piece. And then they would take it and braid it, and then you would have, you know, a rope that was strong enough to hold steers. Some of the leather lariats that they made were as strong as anything we've got today. So the nice thing about it is it gives. But like I say, this is, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe that. But, and it's dry and crackly now. I mean, it's like a tank iron. But when cutting strips, I'll burn the hair off just because it'll be in the way of tying knots. But when you cut this into strips and wet it and put it around something, it's just like cable. So when it dries, so that's going to be my cordage. I'm going to send it to the admin right now, but I don't want to give the other guys any ideas. So anyway, I kind of want you to see it, and flip it over here. So you can check it out. It's got really thick fur down towards the butt area. It's 2.5–3 inches long. And it's nice. I've already had quite a few of them done. And you see the hair is even still stuck in there good if you flesh it good. So anyway, that's what I'm making my cordage out of. I'm going to use some regular elm cordage for the ojibwa bird, just because it's smaller and it'll fit through the hole. I don't think I can get this stuff thin enough. But if you see this, won't be explaining what it is. I'll just be using it. So anyway, thanks. And thanks a lot for this challenge. I've had a lot of fun doing it, and I've learned a lot, and I'm probably hooked. I know I need a little hatchet, but I'm looking for a vintage piece. So, but thanks again for you guys for putting in the time and effort to put this together. It's been a kick in the butt, really. Thanks.